Taurus. How you doing? This is a reading for you for the month of May. Now I'm going to pull you 3, 3 and 3. 3 Akashic Tarot cards, 3 Angel Wisdom Tarot cards, and 3 Psychic Tarot cards. It's going to be longer than I normally do. So let's go. Now I'm just going to cut them and take them randomly. Wow, this card has been coming out a lot. The Buddha Prepares. And another random cut. Archangel Michael hasn't been coming out as much. And your third card from the Akashic Tarot is going to be Hilarion. Nice. So definitely a big spiritual message in those first 3 cards. It's going to be speaking of talking to your spirit guides, talking to your angels, talking to the ancestors, the great ones, the ancient ones. I mean, I can see ghosts in this Hilarion. You can see there in the middle 2 ghosts. But when we get, in fact, no, there's more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see there. Let me just hold that up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might even be more. But you can have a good look while I'm holding it up. Okay, and your 3 Angel Wisdom Tarot are going to be this. Your first one is the Page of Earth, the Page of Pentacles. Your second one is the 3 of Fire, 3 of Wands. Now, the classic Rider-Waite Tarot version of this card is known as Waiting for Your Ships to Come In. And as we can see there's a ship coming in from the sky. Interesting. Right under the Archangel Michael card as well. Ooh, okay. So the first tricky energy. 5 of Swords. An unwise choice, it says at the top of this card. An unwise choice. Okay, and 3 Psychic Tarot. So if you've got any decisions to be making, think wisely about them. Okay. Prosperity begins. Nice. If you've been going through times of hardship, financial hardship, then that's a really good card to be seeing. Ooh, transformation. Card number 13. One of the major arcana cards from this deck. And Truth. Card number 20. Another one of the major arcana cards from this deck. So I'm getting the message that truth is being exposed. Okay, so let's go. Now this card has definitely come out the most from the readings I've been doing with this deck. The Buddha prepares. The Buddha sits meditating in the hill. The Buddha sits meditating. The hills in the background are dotted with other people meditating and patiently waiting for him to speak. But he won't move a muscle until he's ready. This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Before you can reach outside yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time may feel a little like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. Really, though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and truly step into your power. Because the Buddha is preparing. Don't be in a hurry. The time to act is coming, and when it's here, your strength will be absolute. The Akashic force that comes with this card is close your eyes and reach to the Buddha within. Feel the peace and easy understanding that there is time for every purpose under heaven. Feel your own sense of purpose stirring softly within you. Soon, you'll be ready to serve. Nice message. And to get Archangel Michael next, wow, so I've just recorded that whole reading and it seemed to cut off after about 6 minutes after the very first card. So, because there's just too many good cards here. Well, it's just an on-point reading. Maybe sometimes if there's a technical malfunction, in fact, often if there's a technical malfunction, like the mic hasn't been recording or something else, this is why I'm often looking down there, checking the timer, checking that it's still recording. And I didn't. I got so sucked into the reading that I didn't notice that it stopped recording after 6 minutes. I mean, I must have been chatting for like half an hour, but I'm not going back because it's too good, because you've got the Buddha prepares, Archangel Michael, Hilarion, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Five of Swords, Prosperity Begins, Transformation and Truth. So transitional energy and a wake-up call right here at the bottom, which I think is very important. So I've done the Buddha prepares. Archangel Michael. The Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with two small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help you lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions and power and your resourcefulness. Michael heralds a time of great courage, force, initiative, and action, so don't delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself up to new heights. And the Akashic force for this card is: close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that fills every part of you now. Nice. And Hilarion. So I should be good at this because I've kind of just had a practice run without realizing it was a practice run. Seen here with spirit and the implements of study and scientific discovery, Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic records hold. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavour in these areas, now is the time to start. Now, if you've never gone into the Akashic records, it's very easy. It's a certain meditative process. Think of the Akashic records as a universal, intergalactic, wireless internet that exists in another dimension that you only need, all you need to access it is your mind. And it's free. There is no entry fee. It will take time. That's the one thing. that it will cost you time. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you, and receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. If you are working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's full steam ahead. It's time to open to this master's energy. If you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusions from that discovery, these types of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and more. These and similar activities should be on the rise for you now. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. The Akashic force for this card is: close your eyes and sense the Master Hilarion beside you. Feel your energy lift and your vibration quicken. Notice a new mental energy of alertness and easy understanding. Your mind is open like a boundless sky, and everything becomes clear and bright. Bring that brightness to any issue of your life that needs clarity now. Okay? Bring that brightness to any issue of your life that needs clarity. Okay. Nice. The Buddha prepares Archangel Michael Hilarion. Amazing. All major arcana. Amazing. I think that's pretty amazing. You're definitely being called to be, a medium or something like that. Or just some sort of, like it said, forensic work. Something that is a study-based endeavour based on evidence. So not necessarily something cosmic. Although I'm getting the feeling it is something cosmic. Okay, Page of Earth. Page of Earth. Page of Pentacles. As the Page of Earth, you're prepared for just about anything. You've researched every topic multiple times. You have several university degrees and own enough books to fill a library. You're also a marvellous person and are scholarly, dependable, optimistic, and oh so clever. Seriously though, there's almost nothing people can't depend on you to do, and to do it well. Your curiosity is endless, making you raring to get going. However, you are also the very definition of a bookworm, so sometimes it's hard to get you to stop reading. Sometimes people like you can become perpetual students, reluctant to leave academia and enter the real world. I just need to take one more course and I'll be ready. You tell people... I just need to take one more course and I'll be ready, you tell people. But the truth is, you're ready now. So forgive me if I wrestle that book out of your hands and give you a friendly shove out into the world. Your expertise is sorely needed. Words of awareness with this card. Please stop reading and start doing. You've already researched that 3 times. No, you don't need another university degree. Less details, more big picture. Again, will you please stop reading? Excuse me, I've had a cough and a cold for a while. Additional meanings of this card. Libraries or librarians, important research, taking exhaustive notes, a need for additional education, seminars or courses, good news about finances, following instructions to the letter, working your way up the ladder, wisdom beyond your years. Wisdom beyond your years, that was resonating with me. I hope that was resonating with you too. If it wasn't, then... Goodness gracious. Mm. Oh. Wow. I was getting really dry there. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. So... you can be 20, you could be 80. It doesn't matter. There is never a set time to embark on something that's spiritual. And I mean that as well. That really is the case. And all good people in the spiritual community say that as well. That is one of the messages of the spiritual community. You could be retired. You could have been retired for 10 years, maybe 20 years, and all of a sudden feel the urge to embark on something, some sort of quest. An inner quest or an outer quest. The Three of Fire, the Three of Wands. Okay, now comes the long-term planning. Your initial endeavours and any following up work you've done either have been extremely successful or will be. The moment to really think about the broader future is here, not just next week or next month. Where do you want to be a year from now, 3 years from now? The investments, yes, we are still recording, thank God. The investments you've made so far, financial, creative or energetic, will yield fruit. But it's time to think bigger than all the work you've done to date. As your ship comes in, where will you set sail for next? The next phase might take some patience, but that's all right. You've got plenty of time. The additional meanings of this card are a thriving business, giving or receiving assurances of success, self-satisfaction with a job well done, seeking out a personally rewarding new endeavour, a business travel. And the angel wisdom within this card is, as you head into the next phase, it's important to think things through very logically and with an eye for the details. As the Emperor, card number 4, Archangel Michael, and this card is underneath Archangel Michael from another deck. Archangel Michael can help you be as organised and methodical as possible. And that card is coming up right in the middle of your spread. So planning something. Five of Air, Five of Swords. So this is the tricky energy within this reading to look out for. Although you may try your best, you don't always make the right decision. However, that's okay because everything happens for a reason, and you'll gain wisdom from this situation that will help you with future choices. Consider this card a heads up that you might want to choose a different way of doing things. It's not a message of blame from the universe, but more like loving guidance to help you going forward. Be aware that people around you could have different motives than you do. The reasons for their actions may be questionable, or they just might not be in line with your perceptions of how things should be. Avoid negative people and make sure your own actions come from a place of honesty and integrity. The additional meanings of this card are communicating clearly, something not worth the effort, seeking a win-win situation, a joyless victory, thinking only of yourself, gloating, a desire for revenge. And the angel wisdom within this card is, it's time to review your past actions and your future plans to search for a better way. Archangel Sandalphon is your wise counsellor, and he will see that your prayers for guidance are answered quickly. And that card's coming underneath Hilarion. So you're definitely being asked to call out through meditation, or whichever way you do it. Speak to the ascended masters, the ancient ones. Speak to the angels. Prosperity begin. Oh, wrong bow. I mean, this is nice. Nice. Prosperity begins. This card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavours and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. Nice. We could all do with monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, being thankful, even for the most basic things, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. So maybe consider writing a gratitude list. Writing it down and then speaking it out loud. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. This could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever have imagined. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there any loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through to the beginnings that await you. And the traditional tarot archetype for this card, if you know tarot, you probably already know because it's number 13, is the Death card. Next card, another major arcana from this deck. Truth. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show you how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. I bet it says priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated. The most careful and wisest of judgments, whatever steps you take now, will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. And if you know tarot, you will already know that the traditional tarot archetype of this card is Judgment. Okay, so the overall message there is a message of you've done the study, so it's definitely time to get out there into the real world. You are definitely being called to talk to your ascended masters, your spirit guides, talk to the angels, go into the Akashic records. You're being asked to do all that, but planning, purpose and planning is definitely in this reading. Okay, and this is the only thing to watch out for, which is why tarot is good. Tarot is guidance. Tarot doesn't control our lives. Tarot is guidance, and you can be guided to look out for anyone in your zone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, nice one. Thanks for being here, Taurus. Take care. Bye.
All clear. T-Bird 8, we need you to to pull in close. 40 Mike in here right now.